1, 2. Yeah, you hear that?
Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing on this lovely day? I have only 2 fantastic guests with me this afternoon. Can we please get an introduction from the man in the lovely conserve hoodie back there doodling?
Dalton.
Hello, Dalton. And who is sitting low riding next to him?
I'm trying not to get. I'm trying to see so that we can see Dalton.
I know the camera's just a little low.
Yeah.
That probably doesn't help.
My name is Travis Paul. People call me Paul.
Hello, Paul. Maybe raise the legs on the camera. Yeah. So while he does that, anyway, while he does that, I'm just gonna put that on me. That was a little less disorienting. So today's overview. Hello, my name is Aaliyah. I'm the lovely host this evening. I don't usually host, so this is a special one for y'all and for me. I am what I would call a spooky gal. I do be rocking with ghost stories, ghost time, ghost experiences. I love horror movies. I would call myself a horror movie connoisseur, maybe even a fanatic. I like it.
Hello.
It's like you're a rapper, like one of those like SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah.
But anyway, to kick off this episode, our first question of the day is, do y'all believe in ghosts?
I believe in spirits.
If you believe spirits and ghosts, I would consider the same thing. It's just like potato type situation.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you believe in spirits and an afterlife, then you essentially believe in someone also having the capability to have unfinished business and that sort of thing.
Not necessarily that. I believe in spirits as in like
soul,
like demonic spirits, not as in like oh, someone's in the afterlife like chilling, like scaring me. You know what I mean? But I still think like if I watch a spooky movie with like ghosts in it, it's scary. Because I don't believe it, don't mean I don't think it's scary. You know
no, because like I mean, you don't even have to think that the Smile movie is real, but the movies, Smile 2, Smile 2 is actually a top, maybe like top 15 horror movies.
Yeah, it's
pretty solid.
Scary.
But Dalton, what's your stance on the existence of ghosts? Yay or nay?
I want to believe that they're real.
You got talking to Mike, fam.
My bad. I want to believe they're real so bad. But I have not ever had a ghost experience, so I do not think they're real until I have a ghost experience.
Yeah, I understand that. Oh my gosh, my headphones were turned way down. That was giving me such a weird perspective on our voices. I was like, we all sound weird. Okay, that sounds a lot better. So, I personally I definitely believe in ghosts. I don't know. My family has always had a lot of ghost stories personally. I personally have a ghost story, but that is for the end of the episode. We'll go into that.
Okay.
But so yeah, I mean, I personally believe that like people can have like I don't know if I believe that people have necessarily unfinished business, but I definitely think that there's sometimes like people lingering, and there's also, I don't know how much I believe in the validity of this, but this is something I've heard of that kind of ties into all of this is time slips. I don't know if y'all have heard of that. They're considered kind of an anomaly. Is what I would consider them labeled under, you know. So essentially what this anomaly is that anywhere above limestone, there's a certain quality of limestone. So it said over limestone or other materials that possess that certain quality, it's like there's a shift in the gravitational pull in the timeline, because if you travel at a certain speed, you could technically go back in time. And you could technically go forward in time too, just because when you're traveling through light years like that, it's a lot to explain in a podcast right now, but there is like, and the weight that the Earth puts in space causes like a ripple in a timeline, if that makes sense. It's a bunch of sciencey stuff, but there is a belief that if you go over this certain type of material, limestone or etc., that there's a shift in the magnetic pole of where you're at, and it will like you'll be in a different time.
Well, who's been able to go that fast? You know what I mean? Like, it's
not in Superman. Like on
Superman.
Earth, it's not a matter of speed. It's a matter of there's a difference in the magnetic pole where you are, which causes like a difference in where you're at in the ripple that Earth causes.
Oh, I don't know about that.
But traveling through like space, you could essentially time travel based off like how fast you can travel through light years. It's all really interesting theories. I'm a deep science person. I think science is pretty interesting. So yeah. But I've heard a lot of theories on that one, and I kind of think that ties into it.
Okay.
But I'm always in the deep corners of the internet. I'm bored. I get bored a lot.
So what do you think grants someone? You think some people have like unfinished business? What do you think grants a person to finish the business? You know what I mean?
Like, that's why I was saying I don't know if I necessarily think it's if people say that have unfinished business. I think if they're in a state of unrest. Yeah. Like if their soul just can't rest at the end of their life. So not necessarily like, some people could be like, man, I got unfinished business, but I'm kind of chill about it and then just go peacefully. But the people who are more resentful about something in their life, or they have a restless soul, I think it would be more likely to stay.
Okay.
And kind of be trapped in that. All right, there's a name for it, but for lack of a better word right now, I'm going to call it the ether. Is what some people call it. Is that like world between worlds?
That sounds right.
I don't know. Ender portal.
Minecraft. The nether. Nice. They're just stuck in the nether. But you looked like you had a comment over there.
Yeah, you did.
It was like a little bit out of pocket. I think I'll keep.
No. This is we're a college podcast. We can get a little bit out of pocket sometimes.
All right. So you're saying people with unfinished business, right? Like if you're in like a state of unrest, right? Indeed. I don't know why. Y'all think Hitler's ghost is flying around in the ether?
Oh, definitely.
He thinks he has unfinished business.
Hitler's definitely mad.
I don't know why that made me think of that.
No, I would actually agree with that statement.
But what?
Same thing with maybe Genghis Khan.
What could people even do in that realm? Like, what could even
That's
float?
exactly it. It's like they're stuck in purgatory. Like their soul is restless, and especially the people who like did, again, arbitrarily but like morally bad things. I feel like they're more likely to be stuck there and have less likelihood of being able to get out because they did such a bad thing.
You don't think their soul just gets destroyed because they were so bad?
Like, I don't really think why would they?
Why would they be able to roam freely after they done some?
It's not
bad
necessarily
things?
roaming free, because the terms is like stuck in purgatory, because it is not a dandy, nifty place to be.
Yeah.
But purgatory isn't necessarily the world between worlds. Purgatory is more of like also a world between worlds, but like for / negative people.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think that someone can own their own soul?
No, because that would imply that I mean,
like what?
Some people do believe that they could sell your soul.
What judges if someone? What is the measurement of you get to stay in a spiritual realm on Earth? You know what I mean?
It's in my opinion, it's not a get to. It's you're just there now until you move on to the next stage of acceptance or whatever. But in my opinion, it's not a get to. It's not like you're picking to be there.
So where do you think the I don't know, Martin Luther King, you know what I mean? Where do you think his soul is?
And that, I mean, I feel like in that sort of case, it's not like he would be roaming around in my it's that's kind of saying would oh my god, which Kennedy
the president,
the one that died.
Yes, because I mean they both
John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, they both got assassinated.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
you didn't remember how Martin Luther King died?
Yeah.
No, I thought you were talking about Kennedy's son.
Oh no.
Did he die? Did he get assassinated?
No. He's chill. The current Kennedy with the brain worm, he's alive.
He's got a brain. It doesn't sound chill.
I mean, yeah,
it does not chill.
I mean, he seems
That's
chill.
funny.
He's promoting the healthy America right now. He's all about the make America healthy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a brain worm.
Yes.
Very
it tells
healthy.
him how to make the world
it's
healthy.
his friend.
Okay.
It's his
That's
advisor.
Yes, I was gonna say it's like his royal advisor,
his mentor.
Y'all know the worm in Adventure Time, the one that's like, "What's the word? What's the?"
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's what I envision when anybody talks about that.
Okay. So back to the conversation. This is interesting.
Anyway, off topic, but
if a ghost and a spirit are the same, and bad spirit or bad people are able to not roam freely, but they're stuck here on Earth as spirits, and the good, what were you saying? The good ones, where'd they go?
Okay, so they're not. In my bit, bad people aren't stuck here on Earth. They're stuck in purgatory, which is technically a world between worlds, is what some people call it.
Yeah.
Which is I don't even know how to explain that, but I mean obviously a lot of people believe that just ultimately bad people go to hell, and that's just a belief that most people carry, and that good people just go to heaven. But I mean, like I said, it's just more of a restless soul thing.
But it's what gets to the side.
It's to a degree, because I mean, I would back to Dalton's point. I feel like Hitler would be a restless soul, but I don't feel like he would be one of the ones. But I mean, I don't know.
But what is the deciding factor if someone was a good person or a bad person? We can't decide that ourselves.
That's actually
right?
what I was just having a conversation about with someone the other day. Is that morality and everything like that is so arbitrary.
Yeah, depending on where you're from.
Exactly. And you could be from two entirely different countries, and then marriage customs are entirely different.
Yeah, that's true.
Or the way you are in restaurants, in some countries it's entirely different. So what you think you're being polite in somewhere else, you're being very rude somewhere else.
That's true.
Sticking your in America, you can sharing food is pretty common and doing all that kind of stuff. And usually you just stick your hand, fork, knife, whatever into other people's dishes. But if you did that in more of a East Asian country like Japan or Taiwan, that's really offensive. So it's morality and all those kinds of rules are so arbitrary.
Yeah. But bottom line, the rules where it's murder, I think we can all agree
there's I mean that comes down to cardinal sins almost, which are and I mean even if you go across the planet, if you look in the religions that are in every region, you'll find set of like baseline religious rules and like the 10 cardinal sins that are pretty universal.
Yeah.
Like do not kill, that kind of stuff, you
Lying,
know,
stealing, killing,
which are pretty universal. So like when it comes down to that sort of thing, I feel like it is a bit more like universally easy to follow. But if someone was like, I don't know, something that's a little bit more arbitrarily wrong, then then they're more likely to just be that restless soul. If it's more like the arbitrarily wrong, then they're more likely to be restless. But if it was like one of the ones that's globally deemed like a cardinal sin wrong, then they're more likely gonna be going through a little more.
Wouldn't that mean that since we created these morals as humans, we're the deciding factor if a soul gets to stay on Earth or gets to be restless? Or
I mean, if you think about it like that, if you think about it also following religion, thinking about it that it follows the cardinal sins, then you're also continuing the thought that you don't believe humans created those rules.
Yeah. Well, I definitely don't. But I'm not, like, this isn't a religious podcast,
yeah,
right?
No, that's why I'm speaking entirely like hypothetical neutral. I'm not saying that I have any stance. I'm gonna I'm trying my best to keep
it's
completely neutral.
definitely like you can pick your stance. Like for me, like I'll say right now, like I believe in a God, I believe in heaven and hell.
As host, I remain neutral.
And that's why, like, when it comes to the spirits thing, that's why it makes more sense to me if there's a deciding factor who gets to judge whether, that was a good person, that was a bad person.
That's why it's like when I say following religion and the cardinal sins that are universal across the globe, that's why it's more like decided by someone who is not just chilling on the planet with us.
Do you think spirits, though, like, because in the movies, the spirits are always like,
angry until they're appeased, and then they're like, they get what they want. And they're like,
but what if they never get what they want?
Then they stay. That's that world between worlds.
Can a spirit really be angry for that long? You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's crazy.
There's actually on our game that's coming up. I mean, on our game that's coming up, there's a really famous one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, or actually, I'm going to say the name, and if y'all remember the answer to which one it goes to, then y'all get the free answer. But La Llorona is a very, very popular instance of that.
People will be upset if you say that name. Like,
well, like, I mean, I even don't say that, like, because I'm going to call it tying in with ghosts, because it does, like, people believe that, oh my God, I hate saying it, but people believe that Wendigos are just like people that were cannibals in real life, and they once they tasted human flesh, they turned into that creature. Is a very popular belief for how those creatures came about, and you will never catch me saying that outside of this one time in the podcast. You'll never catch me saying that. You'll never catch me whistling.
What are they called
in
again?
the woods? No,
okay.
Like just rewatch the podcast.
No, what they're called, but what are they? If you can't say the name, like what are they?
They're I would technically consider them a demonic spirit. It's like if like someone becomes possessed because they become this otherworldly creature, you know, like hellbent almost on taking other humans with them.
Yeah.
Because like once they get that taste, again, this is all like myths of my family lineage, but they just like have to lure human, and it said that they mimic family members' voices, but it like the top sound you'll hear is your family member's voice, but if you listen a little closer, like underneath that, you'll almost hear like a distorted version of their voice underneath it. Is again what is said to happen, and is why it's said not to whistle in the mountains after dark. But same thing goes for like Native American beliefs with
long hair.
No. Skinwalkers.
I was gonna say
again,
goat man.
hate saying that, but
Never heard that.
They believe that like it's these creatures that look like humans that aren't, and they can turn into like any animal, and they're like they try to get humans. I don't remember the purpose. I don't remember the why for them. But
they're just describing the white man before they saw one, and he's in a carriage.
Well, it said that they can like they see people shift like from twins. An animal. That's why they like.
Wait, he looks just like me.
Or more like Midwestern, following the same thing as the knot deer, kind of following the same thing that people believe with skinwalkers is like they'll see a deer just roaming around and then stand up on all four legs and then like chase him.
Oh, yeah, I've heard those stories.
Yeah. But all of those kind of follow those same principles that you believe that there is something. But yeah, anyway. A lot of that ties into some of the questions on our game, which it is now time for. It is indeed now time to play. It's time to play the game. We really need that as a hotkey.
We need a button that does that.
We need a clip of that. Or actually, I wish we could program our little buttons.
We can.
And like, we can?
These?
No, the little ones we got.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's a way, but you'd have to be way smarter with technology than I am.
Should we grab those buttons for this game or not?
It sounds like you want one.
Yeah. But if we don't need it, we don't need it.
I mean, we don't need it. And then the only thing is, with the audio, it might get kind of weird. I don't know.
Boing. It's scary, and all you hear is boing.
Okay. So, our game today is centered entirely around ghost experiences, like real life, what people say happens with ghosts, real life inspirations for ghost movies, like horror movies and that sort of thing. Also, you know, a couple that center around Texas. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Did you draw like the McDonald's that's over off Washington?
Mm-hmm.
Even drew Montana's right by.
Yeah, you drew the Montanas. Oh my god. Hold up. I need a picture of that. What? I'm so hungry.
Oh, you need to go Montana's.
Homeboy's drawing his cravings right now.
Apparently Montana's got a drive. What's it? That's a sign. It's the happy hour sign.
Was it?
He drew the happy hour
Montana
my god. Sign.
No, that's a little...
I've never actually been in there. I just put what I remember on the page.
That's crazy. I definitely need a picture of that. Low-key,
nice.
Gonna slide that over, make you take a picture of that, because I need to show my roommate that. We're frequents at that McDonald's. That's so dope.
I use the app.
Oh, we do. Trust. Get the points.
Yeah.
But, okay, so the game is all over based off real-life hauntings, fake hauntings, i.e. movie hauntings, and other things like that. So, hopefully you have some base horror movie knowledge coming into this.
I have some basic horror movie knowledge.
I tried to go with really surface level horror movies and things I feel like y'all would be able to guess.
Candyman.
But I feel like y'all are equally prepared for this. So y'all are either gonna equally crush it or equally not crush it. All right, y'all ready for the first question?
Yes.
What was the real life name of the hotel that inspired the hotel in The Shining?
Best Inn.
It's a good old Hamilton.
A Hamilton? I've never even heard of a Hamilton.
Forkfoot.
What? Are y'all for real? Okay.
No, I don't know what it's called.
No real guesses? Oh.
Forkfoot.
I love it. So those are not correct. It is the
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stanley Hotel. Where's
Stan Lee?
My brother
Stanley,
got that
correct.
Oh, got that Stan Lee, like Spider-Man Stan Lee.
No, where's our little
Rest in peace to
countdown?
goat.
Where's
For
the
real.
countdown?
I remember exactly where I was. I could put it on a map.
Yeah, I got that one wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Coming up.
Okay.
Drum roll. I can
Okay.
rock with that.
Yes,
Okay.
the drum roll.
Okay.
I would turn the
so-
drum roll down a little bit.
Hmm?
I'll turn the drum roll down a little bit on the
Oh yeah.
hotkeys down.
On
a
this
little
one?
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So right there. Okay. So this one I feel like y'all might be able to get. Think about like I'll give you all a hint. Think
Okay.
voodoo.
Voodoo. Okay.
Okay. For the next question, that's your hint.
Chucky.
And I'll actually make this one a 2-pointer because I'm the host and I can do what I want.
Okay.
What is the most haunted city in America?
I don't know. Haunted city in America. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know if this is
And then
right.
you can just say yours so you don't have to erase your drawing.
I already erased it.
Oh no.
Okay.
Make
What?
another like restaurant and just write your answers in the sign.
I'd have to be hungry enough.
Okay,
I'm
ready?
just writing down a random city
Mhm.
just because I have no idea. Arlington, Texas.
This guy.
Arlington, Salem. That's actually such a good guess.
Yeah.
I would have said witchcraft if I wanted to give you a hint for that.
Yeah.
The answer, that was actually a really good
That's the
guess.
only one I had.
It's actually New Orleans.
Why is New Orleans?
Really?
Crawfish be like coming to life?
Like evil crawfish.
People were really unkind to the slaves they owned there.
Inclined?
Unkind.
Oh. So look,
There is actually
business.
Okay, side story. I almost put this as
so slaves have unfinished business.
Oh yeah. There, I almost put a question about this woman on the thing, but I knew y'all wouldn't be able to get it. Her name was Madame LaLaurie, and she was an infamous. She was quite wealthy at the time. Had high stature in the society, and owned several slaves and several like younger ones too, and was known to like chain them to whatever station they were like supposed to be working at. But worse, she would perform, mind you, 0 license doing this, crazy medical experiments on a lot of them. Yes.
They had to fight back.
Well,
she drugged them.
I don't know actually, but I did know that she gave like quite a few lobotomies. Like just she was practicing.
That just sucks.
What's a lobotomy?
She would also do the ones where like drilled hole through the skull style lobotomy, but a regular lobotomy is actually where, mind you, the first dude that did this took like an actual just ice pick from his kitchen and a hammer. He was freestyling, but you take an ice pick and it goes up your nasal canal, and it's supposed to tap the your prefrontal cortex and your hippocampus.
Oh, so she definitely killed people by accident.
Oh, yeah.
For
well,
sure.
I mean, like, accident-ish. But the first dude that was doing it, he was like, yeah, you know, women that are in hysteria or people that are, like, crazy and restless, if you just tap them in the prefrontal cortex and the hippocampus, they'll chill. And, like, you know, they just were paralyzed and, like, a little after. So, you know, they were chill. But, like, one of the most famous examples of a really, like, awry lobotomy was Rosemary Kennedy.
Okay.
Which was the I cannot remember his name, but the President Kennedy's sister. She like as a young child they did it to her. I don't remember how old. Or no, I think actually in her late 20s they did it to her, but she's stunted to the mental capacity of a 3-year-old now. She's been that way for 40 years. Almost pretty much essentially. Like she has very low vocabulary knowledge. Like it's crazy. So yeah, Madame LaLaurie up in New Orleans was doing that, and there's a lot of crazy stories in New Orleans. But moving on.
New Orleans.
I was gonna say, you know that one dude from Rango that got the arrow.
I don't know what Rango is.
You never watched Rango?
The one with Johnny Depp.
And
Beans?
We're talking about the green.
Yeah, the lizard movie, not Django. Rango.
Yeah, Rango.
Yeah.
Very common mix-up, actually. But okay, this one, if you have a little bit of ship knowledge, this may come in handy.
Oh.
But what is the ghost ship found with its crew mysteriously missing?
Flying Dutchman.
I was gonna say.
Keep that answer in mind, fellers. Keep that answer in mind. But that is not the answer to this one.
I thought that was just SpongeBob.
No, that is like
that's
a real no, that's a real myth.
Real?
Yeah.
The Flying Dutchman and Davy Jones' Locker are all real myths. That's why it's outside of SpongeBob. Like if you watch Pirates of the Caribbean, then that.
Oh, true. He's
Missing
kind of
the flying ship in the sky?
No. Well, I mean, that's the Flying Dutchman, but that's not the answer to this one. This one is a real ship that was found, and like its crew was just gone.
Well, because they did.
Well, the ship was still like found full chill. Like nothing looked like it
really?
happened to the ship.
Oh.
That's why they're like, where the crew at? I believe it passed through the Bermuda Triangle, or by it maybe, but that could be wrong. I could be thinking of a different ship. But do y'all have?
Was it named after it was found or before?
Before, definitely before.
Okay.
I
was just gonna write down ghost ship.
It's named. It's the Queen something. I'll give y'all a hint for that. It's the Queen
my
something.
Queen bee, baby,
if that rings any bells. It's a short name.
Queen Latifah.
The Queen Cruise?
The Queen Mary.
Oh.
Now I know who's drawing those little people around the station.
Mm-hmm.
The little Pikmins, right?
Pikmins, yeah.
Isn't that what they are?
Isn't the Switch?
Yeah.
Is the Switch game good?
Hmm?
The Switch game, the Switch Pikmin game.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay, this one, it's really anybody's guess. But what president is spooking up the White House, allegedly? What presidential ghost is said to be lingering?
George Washington.
Write it down.
Oh.
But no, don't put that. Your hint. Both of y'all's hints. Don't put George Washington.
I think this dude might have died on the toilet.
Okay, well, I can tell you right now, not how Homeboy died. So, if that's your answer, maybe change it real quick.
I got it.
You have the time. There's a drum roll to change your answer.
I think I'm wrong anyway about the.
Well, change it.
No,
he
about the
didn't
toilet thing. About the toilet.
Okay.
I think that was.
This guy died very, very, very infamously.
He drank too much chocolate milk. Was it that guy?
No, but he died very his death was very well known, and people were mad about it. And I don't know if well, I can't say anymore. But death was very well known. So I'll give y'all 5 more seconds.
Who was that goat? I can't remember.
Dang. It was not, in fact, Jonathan.
Put JFK.
It was Abraham Lincoln.
Actually, that was my first guess.
I was gonna put that.
Yeah.
He got shot in the theater.
Yes, he did in the Ford Theater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Built tough. Ford tough.
Ford tough.
Yeah, built tough. Yeah.
Okay. This one's a little bit of history knowledge too. But what Civil War battlefield is a hotspot for paranormal activities? Ooh.
I don't know history.
Which Civil War battlefield had the most deaths? Like, what? When you think Civil War, what battle is infamously known and referred to as the bloodiest battle in America?
I should know this.
I remember reading that in school, but I don't remember what it's
There is
called.
also an address named after this.
I know this one.
Dude, what address name? Like address? Like address?
Mm-hmm.
Named? I don't get it.
The blank address is also the blank war. Or the Battle of blank, I should say. It was called the Battle of blank.
It was on a river, right?
Oh, I think I know.
I don't think so.
I
thought it was in
battle, but I got the right name.
But maybe it was. I thought it was in the middle of this field, but I don't remember it being by a river.
You can spell it wrong?
I mean, yeah, but I
Alright.
doubt you'll spell it wrong. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
They got it wrong.
Gettysburg?
Yes,
That's what I put.
you did spell it right.
Yeah.
It was indeed. Oh my god. Okay.
Gettysburg.
Neither of you got New Orleans. Neither of you got the Queen Mary.
We're
neither
tied,
of you got-
bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Was that a million points or like one?
The first point either of
I'm
y'all
surprised I
got.
got that one.
I was like, oh my god, I've been slacking on giving y'all points, and then I was like, oh wait.
They didn't got it.
Anyway, okay, next question. Which famous prison located in the San Francisco Bay is known for its famous ghost sightings? Also said to be inescapable.
Oh, I should know this.
You should.
Just think of like the
Hold
best
on.
prison in the world.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty easy.
Very famous name. It's not even called like
I
the
know
blank
this one,
prison. It's
though.
just referred to as its name.
They got that one
It's on an
in Harry
island.
Potter.
It's an island,
Correct.
but it's not too far from the shore.
It is not, but
You
it
probably
is said
said-
to
I know
have
what it is.
shark-infested waters.
I know what it is, but I don't know the name, unfortunately.
No, you got. If I give you, I'll give you a hint. It ends with a Z.
They got it in Spider-Man.
I didn't watch part of it.
Ends with a Z.
Oh,
I was just lying too.
I know you were gaslighting. homie.
Spider-Man.
Okay,
they call it
ready?
the Raft.
Yay!
Alcatraz.
It is indeed Alcatraz. I was about to say the Battle of Gettysburg again. Okay.
This is a close one.
Alcatraz.
Coming up next, getting more into the.
Alcatraz.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, these are real people. Who are the famous demonologists
The Flying
that
Dutchman.
are in the Conjuring series?
Oh, it's a good one.
They say their names so many times in the movies.
I think one's name is Jesse.
And they're real. No.
I don't know. Dorothy or something like
that.
No. James.
No.
Justin.
No.
McGregor.
The dude's name is real short. Real short.
Pip.
Woman's name, kind of longer.
Blip. Right, I got it.
Do you
Tim.
actually?
Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come on. Write a little something. It's not Tim, though. So don't put Tim. Shorter than Tim, actually. Two-letter name. We need the Jeopardy music also as a hotkey.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh wow! So you in fact did not have it.
I did not have it.
He said
so it's
Paul.
Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Okay,
yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I promise it is. As someone who
it like genuinely does.
But
sound
like
familiar.
in real life, they sucked. The movie versions of themselves are so much better. They sucked as real people. Okay, what is the name of the ghostly ship that allegedly sails the seas forever?
The Flying Dutchman.
Good job, gentlemen. Good job. Good job.
1,000,000 points.
1,000,000. I'm actually out of pity.
I like the Flying
Y'all
Dutchman.
are gonna get 2 points for getting the Flying Dutchman.
I really like the Flying Dutchman. I'm gonna do that. I don't know what it means, but I'm gonna do
this one's kind of a silly question. This one's also this one's you may believe in it, you may not, but it's a question nonetheless. What is the name of the figure said to be seen when people take a lot of antihistamines? A lot of Benadryls.
Oh, I know this guy.
You meet him a couple times?
You met him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe that.
Oh,
I feel like you and Dylan were just like, yo, let's eat a ton of McChickens and then go meet homie. We'll bring him a McChicken.
He wasn't hungry.
Oh.
He wasn't hungry. Dang, I feel like maybe it's because he wanted a nice dinner date. Maybe he's not a lunch guy. Yay! D. Okay,
D.
perfect. D, please grab a board and a marker. Everybody, please welcome D to the show.
Welcome, D.
Yay! We also need a clapping sound effect. We need so many more
We
sound
need like
effects.
everything.
I know. Okay, D. I will also give the question to you. Oh, let me turn you up and actually give you audio here. Ooh. Okay, so while you set up, I'll let you ponder on the question. The question is, oh my goodness. What is the name of the figure said to be seen when people take a lot of antihistamines?
Satan.
Take a lot of Benadryls.
Might be on something.
They're said to see this feller.
Interesting.
The devil.
Flying Dutchman.
You stay away from her. She's the devil.
I'm just gonna pick a random thing. Wait, okay, what's the question again?
What figure is said to be seen when people take a lot of antihistamines?
Bobby Boucher.
Or they take a lot of Benadryls. They're said to see this figure.
Football is the devil.
Foosball is the devil.
Yeah, foosball.
Is that a
know.
reference I'm not getting?
Yeah.
Yes. It's from Waterboy.
Ooh, yeah, foosball is the devil.
Foosball is
My
the
mama,
devil.
my mama said it. My mama said it.
I'm gonna give D 1 point because she got in so late. I gotta give her a
I love that movie. It's funny.
How he sounds when he runs into people.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yes.
Batman?
It is indeed the Hat Man.
I thought it was
Yippee.
the Grim. Who's the Hat Man?
Who's the Hat Man?
You honestly haven't seen him there.
Who
You,
is
you
that?
gotta meet him. Honestly, you do not want to meet homie. Meeting homie is not the ideal experience.
The Candy Man.
It's said to be almost like a sleep paralysis demon type entity, is what people call it. But a lot of people say that they like see it whenever they take a lot of antihistamines. So it's kind of like one of those.
That's him.
I don't want to talk.
They're
This is a hat man.
almost like a case of mass
Ew.
hysteria is
Yeah.
what I would refer to it as, is what a lot of people would call that. So, moving on. What is the haunted doll that was the inspiration for Chucky?
Ooh.
If give you a hint, it is not Annabelle. 'Cause
Ah.
Dang it.
Annabelle
I was like,
was actually not a real doll either. She was also inspired by this doll. He's got a
I'm
funky.
glad I don't
He
know it.
wore a little sailor costume. It's a guy's name. It's got a
Starting letter?
nickname. The starting letter is R. I'll give you all that. The starting letter is R. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. It does have a nickname. The nickname is not like just straight ripped out of the name. It's like a variation of the name.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Dude named Robbie?
Robert?
It is Robert.
Oh,
It's Robert.
dang.
Let's
But-
go.
dang.
Almost had it.
It is Robert the doll.
Put Ricky.
Half point for Robbie?
Nah.
Actually, you're crushing it. You're at 5.
I'm at 5?
You are.
Guys, I can't believe I guessed that.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
on.
good.
Honestly,
Catching
that was
up
pretty
already.
killer. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give her 2 points for that because that was pretty crazy
Nah,
sauce.
that's messed up.
I gave y'all 2 points for the Flying Dutchman.
Oh yeah.
True.
Okay.
The Flying Dutchman.
This next answer is also the title of a show that I personally thought was really, really good.
Friends.
No, I've actually never watched Friends. Fun fact. But this famous
Me neither.
bridge is said to be haunted by a headless horseman. There was a really famous show. Don't do that to the marker. It
Oh,
ruins-
it does. Already ruined it then.
Oh.
Too late.
It damages the felt tip.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Oh, it did that.
Breaking markers. Come on,
This
guys.
So say it again.
Disappointing.
This guy what?
Guards.
This famous bridge is said to be haunted by the headless horseman. What's the name of the bridge?
Oh, I know.
Can we get a location of the bridge? Is it a real bridge?
Yes, it's real. The bridge is real, but it was like the name of the bridge is also the name of the show.
Oh.
It's 2 words.
Is it a scary show?
I would deem it a scary show, yeah. I mean, if you know this reference at all, I wouldn't deem it like Haunting of Hill House scary. Because Haunting of Hill House was like scary.
Show
The
or
first one
is it
was
show?
really
You said?
good.
It's a show. You watched The Haunting of Hill House?
The first one, yeah.
Oh my god. Or The Haunting of Bly Manor and The Haunting of Hill House are separate shows.
I might be thinking of something completely different.
Well,
Is that like found footage movie where they like set up a little like haunted house and then it turns evil?
Does it go like? Dun, 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 dun,
are you
dun,
thinking of the Blair Witch Project?
dun,
No. There's like 3 movies. There's like 3 movies where it's like Haunting of Hill House 1, 2, and 3. They set up
Oh, it might be Haunting of Hell. I'm saying Haunting of Hill. Hill.
that makes sense. It's Hell House, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was gonna say the first one was good. The other 2 stunk.
Yeah. But Haunting of Hill House is
Okay,
a pretty
different.
solid horror movie. Okay. Do y'all have the names? Do
Does
y'all
it
have
go
your
like-
guesses?
dun, 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 dun,
I can't remember actually the intro.
dun, dun, dun.
But it was
You're thinking of
Pretty good.
Goosebumps.
Oh.
That's not it.
No, it's not
Okay.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps Bridge.
Goosebumps.
This is a real bridge, guys. Okay, I'll give Travis a minute to write down his guess. But it's 2 words.
Pass. Pass.
Okay, ready?
I have to pass.
Golden Gate. Aw, I'm really sad. I thought actually this one would
I have
be.
no idea.
I thought this one would be one of the easier ones. I feel so bad. It's Sleepy Hollow.
I know the rapper.
Y'all have never heard of
I've
that?
never heard of that.
Oh my gosh. Do yourselves a favor. Look up the show. Very, very good show. I think it's also a movie, but the show is pretty fantastic. Okay. This is our second to last real life haunted thing question. What is the mansion said to have been built by the wife
Luigi's
of a gun
Mansion.
company
Oh, okay.
to confuse the spirits? This woman, she said she was haunted by the spirits of the company that her husband worked for.
The
I'll give you all a
company?
hint. It was a gun company. She was
So
haunted.
am I writing down the gun company?
I
or-
mean, technically, the name of the gun company is her last name, so the house and the gun company have the same name.
Is that really like intricately
Write it
built
down.
weird
Yes,
house?
yes. The house that has a door that leads to nowhere, and
The one that like you walk out, you'll plummet.
yes,
I know what house you're talking about. I don't remember what it's called.
It's a very, very famous gun company. Also, the last name of Sam and Dean in Supernatural. If y'all know.
That didn't help, but I got it.
If y'all know. But yeah, she said she was haunted by the spirits that had been like the lives that had been taken from the guns. It's not.
Did you write down Mansion?
Huh?
Did you write down Luigi's Mansion?
Oh, to Rillington.
Luigi's Mansion. That's honestly pretty funny. I want to go to this
house so bad. It looks awesome.
It's pretty cool. I'd like to go to 2 things on this list. I'd like to go to the Stanley Hotel and this house. I'll give you a hint. It starts with W.
Oh,
I got this.
My marker's dying.
Oh no.
I'd go get another.
Well, here, Travis might be able to actually reach the ones on the ledge right here. There's like 3 sitting there. On the little ledge. Yeah. Grab her the red one. Take them all. Oh, dang. I didn't expect him to actually check them.
Oh, look on.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Let's see the boards.
Winchester.
It is indeed Winchester.
What about the Warner Brothers?
Okay. Last real life.
I love that.
This is a ghost we talked previously about on the episode for a quick minute.
The flying Dutchman.
No, that's not a ghost, guys. But what ghostly woman in white is said to lure mothers, particularly with children, to the river?
I got it.
She is known to weep along a river edge. This is also originated in Mexico.
Oh, you don't gotta do all that.
I'm trying to help Dee because she
don't
wasn't
help
here.
Dee. She don't need it.
Well, I mean, you already got.
I give her 4 markers.
I have heard the name before, but
this ghost does have a movie in the Conjuring series.
Yeah.
But I'm biased. I love the Conjuring series.
All right, spelling check for me and Travis. If you don't spell it right.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
It's okay. I'm not expecting perfect spelling. But I mean, it is pretty straightforward. I mean, there's 2 letters where I feel like there might be one. But all right, are y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
It is La Llorona. La Llorona is one of the inspirations for the Weeping Widow. But I mean, there's several. I mean, like
what was her name again?
La Llorona.
Oh.
But I mean, like if you pronounce it how you're actually supposed to, it's La Llorona.
Oh.
But
I didn't hear anything about the Candyman yet.
El Chupacabra.
I don't know what that is.
The legendary goat sucker. Yeah. Okay, now we're getting into horror movie stuff.
It's about time.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Who is the original killer in the first Friday the 13th? Who is the killer in the original Friday the 13th movie?
Friday the 3rd. Really?
I get them confused sometimes. Look, you don't make fun of me if I get wrong.
Why'd you? But the
okay.
original killer.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
He's got like a basic name, doesn't he?
Oh my god, guys, no, that's not the original killer. It's his mom.
Yeah, no one knows that.
Y'all don't know her name?
Oh, they started with his mom? I didn't watch that one.
Yeah.
What?
No, that's a different one. You're thinking of Freddy Krueger.
That's Friday the 13th. No. That's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
I like that one.
Do y'all have any guesses? I can't tell if y'all are right over there. Okay, y'all ready?
I'll be amazed if you take this.
It's the mother's name is what I'm looking for.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with
Mary.
what I got.
I found a loophole.
Hey, this could. I know several ladies with this name, so.
Okay, y'all ready?
Bobby.
Mrs. V.
I mean, their last name is Voorhees, but her name is.
Hey, we got it.
Her name is Pamela Voorhees.
We got it.
But his mom was actually the original killer. Like Jason watched his mom murder all the campers.
Really?
Yes.
I guess I need to.
Or all the camp counselors actually.
I think I'm thinking of the wrong. Wrong
That may not
movie.
have actually been the first movie, but technically she is the original killer.
I was thinking of Scream. I wasn't thinking of Friday the 13th.
Oh, keep Scream stuff in mind.
That's the only
That
like
movie
scary
sucks.
like
All right,
movie series
Scream
I've ever
or
watched.
That
Friday
movie
the 13th.
sucks. Scream?
No, the original. I mean, maybe I'm just in love with younger Matthew Lillard, but I don't know.
I don't
I
like
love
scary movies, but Scream is the only one that I've seen like all of them.
Drew Barrymore kills. Okay, y'all ready?
Yes.
If y'all have y'all seen The Shining? If y'all haven't, I'll just skip it.
No. Were we at on time?
We're good. I'm watching it. But you haven't? Have you?
Seen
So with
it
the
once.
hotel?
Yeah.
I
It's
haven't seen
okay. So,
Wait, is that where they're like rad rum?
Yes.
Rad rum.
Yes. okay. So, in the Scream movie, what's the name of the killer's costume? Like, not their real names, but in the costume, what are they referred to as? It's also the name of the type of mask. Like, if you look up blank mask, the same name as the costume.
Purple poo.
Yeah, Purple Poo do in fact wear it.
I don't know how to spell go.
It's okay.
You wouldn't need to because that's not the name, but
Is it?
no, it's not.
Oh, obviously it's not.
You know something we don't.
You think you're so
Okay,
tricky.
ready?
Travis.
Yay! Points for everybody.
it.
Travis
the
just
ghost
tried
face
to be a little
mask.
sneaky.
Tried and failed. Okay.
Yeah, because he sold me out.
This one's pretty easy. I feel like pretty general. What is the name of the movie that features the deadly videotape that kills viewers in 7 days after
Oh,
they watch it?
yes. I know this one.
Also, the girl crawls out the TV.
Which? The girl's name or the
movie name. The movie name. The movie is named after what, like, well, I mean, technically it is named after what kills the little girl.
Oh, okay. Okay. There's another movie that's similar to that one. That's why.
It's the shape of what kills the little girl.
Oh, okay.
Because it shows up on the TV, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can't really tell what it is. You don't realize what it is until
Yeah.
you realize what kills the little girl. So anyway, yeah. Y'all ready?
I know it, but I don't.
I have
know
no
the
idea.
name.
Point to Travis.
So,
It's the
what's it called?
ring.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I thought she like fell in a well or something.
She did. That's her crawling out of the well. Like that's why you see the ring on the TV, and it's her crawling out of the well.
Mm,
That's why I was like, it's the shape of what kills her.
I guess.
I feel like I didn't mean to confuse.
That was a good one.
Okay.
I was thinking like the cylinder. I was like, that doesn't sound too scary.
The cylinder. I didn't. I should have said the top POV of what
Turn your
killed-
mic down a little bit.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I got a little close.
Okay.
Close to the mic. But okay, what horror movie starts with the line, or not starts with the line, but has the tagline, "Do you want to play a game?"
Oh, it's a...
It's got like 10 movies in its series.
Oh. Yeah.
It's got that Billy the
Oh,
Puppet.
yeah.
I think it's like that character's
I
actual
don't
name.
know what it's called, but I know what movie.
These are good movies.
It's a 3-letter word. It's also.
No,
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that, but it is
That's
a
it.
3-letter word.
The little word.
Very famous for its traps.
Pop.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Jump. 4-letter word. Gotcha. Tall. That's
Okay,
all for it.
you have the answer, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you? Okay.
No, you don't.
D, do you have anything?
I covered all my
I'll give you
bases,
an
too.
extra 5 seconds.
You don't know.
Ready?
I put Saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It is indeed the
Jigsaw.
Saw movies.
Oh.
The game
I
was
have
fun,
only
too.
seen, I think,
What happened?
The game
the
was
4th
fun.
one.
They had a game.
Okay, next. This one's an older horror movie. Actually, the next 3 are about older horror movies, so if y'all don't know it, just tell me to skip. But what is the name of the possessed girl in The Exorcist? Pretty average schmaverage girl name, especially in the South. I've met a lot of these.
The Fly.
I actually do know, personally, 2 The Flying Dutchmans.
What?
Yeah, their first name is The, and then their middle name is Flying, and then their last name is
Oh.
Dutchman. 2 of them.
I don't know if I spelled this, but we're gonna give it a.
I mean, I would say that there's multiple spellings, but. All right, y'all ready? So the answer was Reagan.
Oh.
Okay, coming up next.
Dang it.
What 1999 horror movie was shot to look like found footage in the woods? This was actually one of the first movies of its kind, and the director and the creator like promoted it like it was real, like this was a real thing that happened to the people that were in it. They did not promote it that it was fake.
Yeah. The Slender Man. Nah, it's funny.
Didn't this movie kind of bomb?
When it came out, yes, but then like people started recreating the found footage style, and it got super popular.
Yeah.
But when it first came out, people were like, "Oh my god, like why wouldn't you put this out?" Because they didn't like, because he promoted it like it was real, so people were kind of like offended almost.
Yeah.
It's the something project. 2 words.
The Flying Duck.
Oh my god. Do y'all need more time?
Oh.
Okay, well, you have it. Think. The scary woods. Honestly, I mean, yes, it was scary and it was in the woods, but it is indeed the Blair Witch Project. Okay, I'm going to skip the next one because I feel like y'all might not know. That one too. What horror movie involves a girl repeating the day she died until she solves her murder?
That's a newer movie. I forgot what the name's called.
It is fairly new. If y'all don't know it, just tell me to skip.
Is it not?
I forgot it. You might know it.
Here, I'll let y'all write.
Her?
Oh, that is not.
Oh, kinda.
The 13th.
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's Happy Death Day, actually. Good one. Okay, what is the rules for Gremlins after midnight?
Forgot.
Oh.
They die.
Nah, you wish. You honestly wish when dealing with the Gremlins.
Oh.
They get ugly.
Don't feed them.
Yes. Double points for D because she listed out every rule.
What do you say?
No food, no water, and don't let them out of the cage.
Why?
Correct.
Because they'll tear the town apart.
True.
I haven't seen the Gremlins.
Yeah.
I figured D would actually get that one. I was like, I feel like D might get this one. Okay. What Jordan Peele movie features a family stalked by their doppelgangers?
That movie is so good.
The doppelgangers are referred to as the tethered.
Never heard of that, but it sounds like a good movie.
It's a really good movie.
I used to watch The Purge.
Kind of confusing when I first watched it, but I was pretty young when it came out.
Doppelganger.
Yeah. It's a 2-letter word. Just one word.
Oh.
All right. Blank. You don't have anything either, Travis? It is indeed Us.
Nice.
That's such a
Okay.
good movie.
Last couple ones we have here. What is the assumed main villain of the Final Destination series? It's not a person. It's like, I mean, some people view it as a person, but it's more of a thing. It's just one word.
I don't know.
It is death, guys. Actually, good one. Okay. What Stephen King short story was adapted into a horror movie earlier this year?
Yeah.
I don't.
This year?
This year. Just came out this year.
Oh, no.
If y'all don't know, I'll skip. Because we only have one more after
No,
that.
I don't know. I was gonna say It, but that's not this year.
It's not it.
What scary movies came out? Is
Elmo.
it not?
Oh, wait.
No, that was last year.
Y'all don't know? Do you have anything?
The monkey?
It is the monkey!
Oh, it was the monkey.
Okay, last one, guys. A little Texas one before our last question.
Oh, I got it.
What is the most haunted city in Texas?
Oh, no, I don't. I was put Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
This is also the city that had the worst natural disaster in all of U.S. history.
Dust Bowl.
Wait, in Texas or in the United States?
This is the most haunted place in Texas.
Okay.
I have 2 answers I'll accept. But the main answer is where the worst natural disaster in the US occurred.
I got it. Oh, not Texas?
Not Texas, no. This was the worst natural disaster in all of the US.
Was it in Texas?
I feel like I would have heard of it.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. This is the most haunted place in Texas where the worst natural disaster in all of US history occurred.
I don't know if I spelled it right.
Worst natural disaster, and I don't remember.
It was a really nasty hurricane. Yeah, actually, that was both the answers.
Okay.
So double points for D because she got both the answers, and a point to Travis. Okay, so our winner of our game was Dalton. It was Dalton with 15 solid points. Each of y'all got even points, but Dalton was our winner with 15 points, and then we had D and Travis tie with 10.
Dang, we suck.
All right, for a little closing question of the day, it's have y'all ever had a ghost experience?
One time the toothpaste moved. That was it. This guy got scared and ran in my room.
Do y'all have y'all ever had a ghost experience?
One time my family and me went camping and I was like walking through the brush to the bathroom and I thought someone was following me, but it was just like me stepping on those sticks and stuff, scaring myself.
Okay, well, Dalton, do you have a scary story?
I wish. I have not. Every time I've been in like a quote unquote haunted place, I'm gonna be like provoking the ghost.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. I want it to happen so bad though. You're looking at me like I'm evil.
I
want it to happen. It doesn't.
I have had a ghost experience. I was home alone in middle school, and this was right after Hurricane Harvey in Houston. And we had a bunch of boxes with packing peanuts everywhere, and my living room shared a wall with my mom's office. And all I heard was like I just heard something shuffling. And I walked into the room, and one of the boxes of packing peanuts was just like on the floor, not where it was, with the packing peanuts everywhere. And I was like, oh nah. So I took a walk. I was not hanging out in there. And I took a walk until my family came home. But that is my most ghostly experience, so to speak. But I hope y'all have enjoyed the ghostly episode today and enjoyed me as the host on this rare special treat. Once again, we have had the lovely Travis, the lovely Dalton, and the lovely Dee as our guest here on Cruisin' the Planet today. You can be sure to catch us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or X, and YouTube at 100.7 The Planet. KXTR 100.7 The Planet, correct?
Yep.
Nobody wants to answer me?
Yep.
But, okay.
Yes.
Well, that's not what our socials are. That's our station handle. But that's where you can find us. Catch us again next week at 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We hope y'all have a lovely day and stay weird, weirdos.